I couldn't believe the response. First of all, Buddy Holly, that old thing about you're never a prophet in your own town. Buddy was way more popular here. He's popular in the States, but that certain level of belovedness here, whether it was even among the Rolling Stones or the Beatles or all the other acts that loved him, but literally in that show there would be people dancing in the aisles. They say that, but that would actually happen. So some of the first and most amazing nights I've ever had in my career were here in London. And so to come back all this time later and get to play this other great character where I also, once again, get to use the music and the acting at the same time, it's the best.
Because that must have been fascinating. Because there's also a lot of pressure, doesn't it, when you think about it, if you're actually going to step into the show and try and be someone who's so beloved by the audience. I can still remember Gary Busey, who did Buddy Holly in the film back in the 70s, meeting, I think it was Buddy's widow, and playing a song for her on Buddy's guitar.
Yeah.
And she said to him, he said, I expected sort of teary eyes, you know, because I was the spit of her late, I think it was actually his mum, late son. And she looked at me in that sort of silence after I'd finished playing, you know, Peggy Sue or whatever, and she said, son, your E string was flat.
Yeah, that sounds like her. I got to meet Maria Elena Holly myself. One day when I was playing here, she came along to see the show, and so did his producer's wife, Vi Petty, was here. And she came to see the show, and afterwards, she was a much older lady by then, and we took her out to dinner, and just, it was really fascinating to get to speak with her. And my wife and I dropped her off in a cab right outside the Cumberland Hotel at Marble Arch. And we said goodnight to her, and as she got out of the cab, we said goodnight, and as she was walking to the building, she stopped, she walked back, and she said, the last time I stayed in this building, it was with Buddy. And I was kind of like, whoa, wow. So